Because guess what, y'all? The phone was ringing from inside the house. That had nothing to do with us at all. And I think as a society, we are desensitized to death. And that is why we are seeing so much take play in front of our eyes, in our everyday walk, on TV, in our phones, in our computers, on our tablets. We're just so desensitized to it. It's like, oh, that happened. And we just keep moving on. But I want to talk to you a little bit more, Mary, about this, and with because they arrested two people, I think it was, and that those two weren't, they let them go. And I think I heard this morning that they've arrested a third person, and they think that's him. And they were in Utah. And I think we can actually honestly all agree there might be five Black folks in Utah. Might be five. Might be. Might be four and a half, but it might be five people in Utah. And I just don't see anybody. I mean, how, a Black man is going to sneak through the gates of Utah and get up on a roof and shoot 200 meters away and then get out scot free? Absolutely not. This was someone that was in his backyard, in his back pocket, and honestly, someone that he may have trained with his own words and speech of hate. What do you think about that, Mary?
It's a lot. I think what I think about all of it, the saddest part is that the vitriol and the anger has turned to HBCUs and Black people when it was clearly a white on white crime and that had nothing to do with us. And so that's what is heartbreaking to me. And I honestly don't know where to put that. Because they're clearly they want to talk about Black on Black crime and da 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 da, but this has nothing to do with us, and yet and still now you want to, and maybe it's his people who pledge allegiance to him who want to carry on maybe his work and his hate, so to speak. Maybe that's what it is, right? Not so much as a retaliation, but maybe them acting out in his honor, I guess. I don't know. When you try to make it make sense, but when you try to reason with a devil, you'll always come up empty, because none of it makes sense. And so, I can't make sense of that. The only way that I know how to make sense of it is that the last will be first and the first will be last. I mean, you come back to that. You come back to that you can't escape karma. That the closer, Mother Earth goes through these cycles, and the closer she gets to, I would say this, there's beings that thrive in the daylight and beings that thrive it in the nighttime.
Yes.
Right. And so now that the sun is coming out, the people who hair grow towards the sun will rise in power. And so there's nothing you can do about that.